Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Akeem, and in today's Fiction of Entertainment news, Netflix features update and an update on password sharing, the Marvels movie gets pushed back, and Liam Neeson has some surprising thoughts about the Star Wars franchise. Let's drop it. All right, now you may not have used this particular feature on Netflix, so it makes sense that the streaming company is getting rid of it. To no one's surprise, Netflix is sunsetting the Surprise Me feature, which essentially was like a shuffle button for movies and shows on the app. Now, the feature was introduced back in April of 2021 as Play Something, which would just immediately start playing something without the need to scroll through Netflix's massive library of movies and shows. Now, according to Netflix, there just weren't enough folks using it to justify the feature, with Netflix saying in a statement, quote, "We will continue to explore other ways to give members more options and ways to explore and discover content they want to watch." Now, you also may remember a few weeks ago, we reported about the impending Netflix password sharing crackdown. Well, it turns out the streaming giant is walking back those plans amid the massive online backlash. Now, Netflix tweeted this out to clarify the amended approach it'll be taking towards password sharing, where it linked to an About page stating that you'll be able to choose a primary location, manage account access/devices, transfer profiles, buy extra members, and continue watching on any device while traveling. Now, while this might seem slightly more in favor of the consumer, this amendment still doesn't address the notion Netflix laid out previously with linking one account to one household and Wi-Fi IP address. Now, what if, some families aren't under the same roof, such as having children who live elsewhere? And while Netflix is busy getting rid of features no one ever used, this strong push to have consumers open up separate accounts for their friends and families still persists and will inevitably continue to possibly make those seeking its original content find it by other means. Now still, I would love to know your thoughts on this one as well. Comment down below, let's discuss. Now moving on, the Marvels movie is getting bumped from its original release date of July 28th to November 10th of this year. Now we got a new poster showing us the terrific trio stating higher, further, faster, together. Not much is known about the Marvel movie except that it'll pick up after the Miss Marvel Disney Plus series where Kamala and Carol switched places. Now that may be a bit of a spoiler, but let's be honest, if you haven't seen the Miss Marvel series at this point, do you really plan on seeing it ever? I haven't. Yeah, just wiki these things, y'all. Come on now. Anyway, look forward to not watching the Marvels in theaters November 10th. And finally, Liam Neeson is tired of all the Star Wars spin-offs. Now, speaking on What Happens Live, Neeson had this to say when asked about returning as Qui-Gon Jinn in the Kenobi series and if he'd be interested in doing his very own spin-off.
No, I'm not. There's so many spin-offs of Star Wars. It's diluting it to me, and it's taken away the mystery and the magic in a weird way, It was nice to do the little bit with Ewan after 25 years, 24 years, Did a TV version. I appeared in the last episode. I had 2 lines to say. 2 lines.
2 lines.
And that was cool. I loved it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, there you have it, and you can't blame the guy. Now, if I'm not mistaken, his character died in episode 1, so it's totally cool if we just let him remain one with the Force. All right, and that was your Fix of Entertainment news for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank you so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.